Hello, 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 hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Soneri Bank presents Lay's MCL Cup Night Edition. It's Pepsi facing XPertDigi. XPertDigi has come to bat. Raza और उमर दो ओपनिंग बल्लेबाज इस दफ़ा करीब थी गेंद पैड्स के और बल्ले के भी, लेकिन इन दी एंड अ वाइड गिवन बाय द अंपायर। अब्बास अली ने खता खोला है पेप्सी की जानिब से गेंदबाजी का। तीन गेंदें कर दो वाइड्स, 3 पर 3 सो फार। इस दफा एक अच्छा कनेक्शन, एक बहुत अच्छा कनेक्शन, एंड द बॉल विल रेस अवे टुवर्ड्स द बाउंड्री लाइन। द फर्स्ट बाउंड्री coming in for XPertDigi from the bat of Raza. Look at that. No force, sheer timing, a shot of elegance and skill. जब भी आप एक्स्ट्रास करवाते हैं, वाइड्स करवाते हैं, जो प्रेशर है वो बल्लेबाज से हट कर गेंदबाज पर आ जाता है। और अभी हमें पिछली गेंद पर भी यही देखने को मिला। अलबत्ता ये गेंद थोड़ी बेहतर थी, कोई रूम नहीं दिया, लाइन टाइट रखी, लेंथ भी बढ़िया थी। इन द एंड इट वाज अ डॉट एंड नाउ देयर इज ओनली वन बॉल रिमेनिंग इन दिस फर्स्ट ओवर। व्हाट अ कॉन्टेस्ट it's going to be. Both the teams are pretty competitive. Let's see who comes up top. Last ball फिर से somewhat similar shot लगाना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन इस बार नाकाम रहे। A dot to finish it off. Good comeback by Abbas Ali. In the end, only 7 runs coming from the first over. It's 7 for no loss. Khan has come in to bowl the second over of this contest. उमर फेस करेंगे इनको। अभी तक 2 गेंदें खेल चुके हैं, रन बनाए हैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ 1। इस 20 ओवर की गेम में पिच और ग्राउंड की सिचुएशन को मद्देनजर रखते हुए XPertDigi की कोशिश होगी कि कम से कम 170 रन्स तो बना सकें ऑन बोर्ड। खान दौड़ते हुए आए थे, लेकिन अंपायर ने उनको वापस भेजा। He'll have to reload that one. Relatively short है रन अप है इनका। पैड्स पर गेंद थी, फ्लिक कर दिया। Will it race away to the boundary line? No, it won't. Good chase by the fielder, placed in the fine leg region. 2 रन्स लेने में कामयाब रहे इसी दौरान बल्लेबाज उमर। सेकेंड बॉल रूम था, एक बड़ी अच्छी शॉट लग सकती यहाँ पर, एक एलिगेंट कवर ड्राइव, लेकिन डिफेंसिव अंदाज में खेला उमर ने। पहली पे 2, अगली डॉट, तीसरी गेंद। अभी डिफेंसिव अप्रोच से जाएंगे या कोशिश करेंगे एक बाउंड्री जड़ने की, ये तो वक्त ही बताएगा। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, खान runs in to bowl the third one. It's once again in the similar region. Once again, the intent was there, but the placement wasn't. The ball races straight to the fielder. Another dot. इस बार फाइनली 4 रन्स मिल गए हैं जनाब. फाइनली 4 रन्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द बैट ऑफ उमर. कोशिश पिछली 2 गेंदों से जारी थी. इस दफा फिर से रूम दिया. लेंथ भी थोड़ी शॉर्टर थी. इट वाज अ हाफ ट्रैकर और जो ट्रीटमेंट मिलना चाहिए था बिल्कुल वो ही मिला. ब्यूटीफुल बाउंड्री. क्या बैक टू बैक बाउंड्रीज आ पाएंगी? एक अच्छी शॉट. चेज इज ऑन. फुटवर्क. पकड़ लीजिए गेंद. पकड़ ली. सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक ही रन आएगा. सो डिसेंट ओवर फॉर XPertDigi so far. 7 coming from the first 5 deliveries. 1 ball still to go. Khan must learn from his mistakes. He needs to keep it tight. He needs to keep it tidy. He cannot keep bowling it way outside the off stump, giving the batsman enough room and time to play it effortlessly. The last delivery. Khan to Raza. Tidy tha. Raza was absolutely left bamboozled by that particular delivery. He had no answer for it. 7 coming from the first, 7 coming from the second. After 2, XPertDigi is 14 for no loss. वो तगड़ी शॉट थी. लकी रहे अब्बास के गेंद सीधा गई फील्डर के हाथ में. पॉइंट के फील्डर के हाथ में जो कि दायरे के अंदर तैनात है. इट वुड हैव बीन एन ईजी बाउंड्री. ईजी पिकिंग्स. अब्बास अली को फिर से सेम डिलीवरीज कराने से गुरेज करना होगा. ही नीड्स टू कीप इट टाइडी. एंड आई कैन नॉट बिलीव इट दैट आई एम सेइंग इट फॉर द थर्ड टाइम नाउ. Better line. Ooh, fumble in the field. Will they run a quick single? Yes, they will. A cheeky single. They have stolen from the opposition thanks to that fumble in the field. Will Abbas keep the same line and length for Raza? Yes, he will, somewhat, but once again, poor in the field. This time it was the wicketkeeper who lets it go. It goes straight past him. Look at that. Easy pickings. A gift for XPertDigi. 4 runs added to the scorecard. And it appears so that there was a little bit of bat involved as well. There was a slide inside edge which helped the ball get away from the wicketkeeper. Here he comes for the fourth one. This time it's a way shorter delivery. Raza was not expecting it at all, and so he let it go. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just need to let it go. Let it go. The penultimate delivery of this over. He has hit it big. Will it be a 6? Oh yes, it will. And that too, a monstrous one. The very first 6 of this match. And it has come from the bat of Raza. Look at that, it was a half volley. It was there to be hit. He waited for it, got down and hit it big, straight over the bowler's head. A gigantic one. Somebody go find that ball now. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, that 6 was so monstrous that we will have to get another ball going. What a big hit it was. What a big hit. There was absolutely little to no pace in that particular delivery. It was in the slot. It was anticipated well. It was treated well by Raza. A giant one in the end. And it appears that he's changing his socks now. Is he putting on his lucky socks? Is this change in the sock department going to do wonders for Raza? Let's find out. Meanwhile, we have gotten another ball in the hands of Abbas Ali. Let's see if we can finish it well for Pepsi in this particular over. So far, 11 runs have come in the 5 deliveries. Will Raza keep the momentum going and hit it big again, or will he go for a single? Ooh, good ball. A very good one. Short delivery, right on his head. A dot to finish it off. After 3, XPertDigi 25 for no loss. Khan continuing his spell. Ooh, a little movement off the pitch, just seen on that very delivery. Good ball, it came back in, it snapped back in. Umar did not really see that one coming. A good ball to start his second over. Let's hope that we can see more of it coming from Khan. Oh, it's a big one. It's in the air. The wicketkeeper is chasing for it. Will he get there? No, he will not. Will the ball race away to the boundary line? Yes, it will. Good chase by the wicketkeeper and the fielder at third man. But they were nowhere near stopping the ball. 2 points for the effort though. 2 points for the effort. Ooh! He tried stopping it with his feet, but no result. No result in the end. He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Where will Khan go now? Will he attack the stumps? Will he bowl short? Oh, the ball did snap back a little bit inside. But it will be another 4 back-to-back boundaries for Umar. First one was a lucky one. Second one was hit well. Straight over the fielder at the mid-wicket region who was placed inside the circle because of the power play, of course. Back-to-back boundaries. Let's see, will he keep the momentum going? Will he go for another one? Back-to-back-to-back. Oh, yes, he will. Yes, he will. You better believe that he will. He gets another one. This time the connection was even sweeter, even better. A hat-trick of boundaries coming in from the bat of Umar. And oh, is he looking confident? Is he looking comfortable on the pitch? Cannot say the same about Khan though. He is not loving it right now. Amir Khan. Where will he go? He is changing the field a little. He's moved the fielder. Towards mid-wicket. What's the line gonna be now? What's the length gonna be now? This time he balls towards the offside region and stopped by the fielder. He survives. Dot, 4, dot. 3 deliveries of the first 5. I beg your pardon, 3 fours of the first 5 deliveries. 1 to go. Can Amir get a dot to finish this one? Or will Umar hit it out of the park again? Who will win this battle? Ooh, a defensive shot. It was in the air for quite some time and a misfield once again, ladies and gentlemen. Another gift. Another gift. Maybe it's because of the Eid. That's right around the corner. Pepsi is being generous, letting XPertDigi steal those singles. But anyway, look at that. You cannot be letting that happen, bro. You just can't. You just can't. But it is what it is. 4 overs have been bowled after 4. XPertDigi is 38 without a loss. There's a change in the bowling department. Dilshad, the spinner, has come in to bowl the 5th over of this innings. Left arm finger spinner. Punched, but punched straight to the fielder. 2 dots. Dilshad could be a good change for Pepsi. I mean, the Pacers were not really helping their cause. Can the spinner do wonders for Pepsi? Ooh, will they run a quick single or will it be a run out? No, it won't. They do. The pair is good between the wickets as well. I mean, their running has been kind of decent. As much as the striking. Raza has faced 9 deliveries and has scored 14 runs, while Umar 23 of 18. Not bad at all, but there's only 9 deliveries left in the power play. They must be eyeing 18 to 20 runs off these 9 deliveries. And if they can get 20 runs, that will put them at 59, which will be a very good power play score. But let's see if they can get there. I don't think so with Dilshad. on the attack. Raza thinks otherwise. Raza thinks otherwise. There was a shorter one and he hits it big. Hits it out of the park once again. Oh, they sure can. I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry for saying you can't. Raza proves me wrong, but let's be honest. It was not a good delivery. It was not a good delivery at all by Dilshad. It was way too short. He had all the time in the world to free his arms and hit that one long over the mid-wicket region. But from the point of view of XPertDigi, it was amazing. They will be eyeing a few more of those shots. He gives respect to that particular delivery. Rotates the strike, gives it back to Omar. Last ball of Dilshad's first. 8 of the first 5. Will Omar treat him with respect or will he try to hit it big? I want to see another 6, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see another 6. Ooh, tries to slice it. Gets an inside edge. It was way too close to that off stump, way too close. Could have been a 2, but in the end, they only run a single. Look at that replay. Look at that replay. He wanted to slice it and get a cheeky boundary, but the ball came spinning in, and it was way too close to comfort. He could have been out, but he survives to play another ball after 5 XPertDigi 47 for no loss. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the ends have been changed. Apparently, after every 5 overs, they will change the ends. And now it's Asim who has come to bowl the final over of this power play. From the com box end. It's Umar on strike. I like the action. But it was in the slot. Will it be a boundary? Will it be a boundary? No, because the fielder is placed quite magnificently. Ooh, he fumbles. And Asim is not happy, but it won't cost him anything. He adjusts the fielder once again. Asim looks prepared. He looks like he has a game plan. And I like to see that. I love to see that, in fact. Comes around the wicket for the left-hander. Scans his field set. Comes in. Beautiful action. Ooh. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal, but I believe it hit his pads apparently. From the naked eye, it did appear to be going down the wide line, but the umpire says otherwise. The angle helping Asim in the end. Let's see, will Raza adjust? This time he misses. This time the umpire does give it a wide. We hate to see extras, ladies and gentlemen. We hate to see extras being gifted to the opposition, no matter what the contest is. But here he comes, reloading the third delivery. It was a slow one. It was a slow Yorker, very, very wide of the off stump. He had to reach for it, Raza. In the end, just 1 run added to the scorecard. And now it's Omar back on strike. Omar has faced 20 deliveries and has scored 24 runs, while Raza sitting on 22 of 13. Let's see. Umar needs to accelerate a little bit. He comes down the pitch, hits it big, and it will be a boundary. It's as if he's listening to me right now. Somebody check this guy. Does he have an earpiece on? Can he hear my voice right now? Because, ooh, he did exactly what I wanted him to do. Shimmy down the pitch. Gets to the pitch of the ball. Hits it towards the mid-wicket region. And I have to say, I am a little bit bamboozled to see why Pepsi does not have a fielder in that cow corner right now. Somebody please explain that to me. But here he comes, second last delivery, I beg your pardon. Sliced away and sliced away beautifully, ladies and gentlemen. Beautifully. He can not only hit it big, but he can also place them quite effortlessly, quite elegantly, quite majestically. Back-to-back boundaries for him. And he has accelerated. He has done exactly what we wanted him to do. Can we get a hat-trick, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get a hat-trick? That's the big question now. Oh, it's in the air. It's in the air and it's out of the ground, out of the park, out of this particular sports complex, I think. Somebody get the umpire another ball because it's gone. It's so gone. It's gone as far as my hopes. Unbelievable. It was a full toss. Omar hit it right from the center of the bat, and ladies and gentlemen, it has gone to Shekhupura. What a beautiful and magnanimous strike it was. After 6, XPertDigi 64 for no loss. A very, very good power play for them. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg your pardon, but Ali Hamza came in to ball the very first over after the power play. And look at that, he got a wicket. He got the wicket of Raza, the danger man. Very first delivery that he has come into ball. The ball spins back in, hits the off stump. Raza left shook. Everybody's left shook. It was a very soft dismissal. Look at that replay from the side angle. He was not ready for that spin. It came back in. Ooh, hit the stump quite a lot. Quite a lot. Nobody saw that coming. Raza did not for sure. First wicket has fallen for XPertDigi. And it's Ali Hamza. 64 for 1 after 6.1 XPertDigi. Ali is the new batter. First ball, no run for him. Yet to get off the mark. But a very, very, very good start for Ali Hamza. I have high expectations from this particular bowler. Let's hope he can get 1 or 2 more breakthroughs for his team. But Ali gets off the mark, gets a single, gives the strike to Umar. Will Umar's approach change with that fallen wicket? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, big shout from the bowler and the keeper. But a half-hearted one. They gave up quite so easily. Umar did not look very happy with that one. And yes, his approach has changed. Will it be a run out? Will it be a run out? Very, very, very sloppy. Very sloppy. If the fielder had thrown the ball towards the bowler's end, he would have been gone. He would have been long gone. But why? Why did he not do it? The fielding needs to improve. The fielding needs to be improved a lot, ladies and gentlemen. However, here comes the last delivery. Ali Hamza to Ali. Good stop. Just as I was about to say it, he lets it go. He lets it go once again. Another single added to the scorecard after 7. It's 67 for 1. First ball played with a straight back, a beautiful lofted drive, and a boundary. What a beautiful shot that was, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorites, no doubt. It's always a treat to the eye to see such shots being played by the batsman. Look at that. Played with a straight bat. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely elegant. He made it look so easy, so pleasant. XPertDigi has reached 71. Once again, punched down the ground. Just 1 run will be added. 72, they move to. Swept. The ball is in the air. Will it be taken? What did I just witness? Oh my God. He could not even get a finger to that one. How did he manage to do that? I mean, dropping a catch is one thing, but he could not even get his finger to the ball. He looks as shocked as me right now, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. Another 4 to Umar. 7.3, 76 for 1. Unbelievable. Dilshad is not going to be happy, I must tell you that. Dilshad is going to be fuming. He must be furious right now. So many instances where Pepsi has been absolutely horrendous on the field. I still cannot get over it. Absolutely cannot, but here it is. Umar rotating the strike. Will they get 2? No, they will not. They prefer dealing in boundaries rather than running those quick doubles. And let me tell you, Umar is just one strike away from getting to his 50. He's on 44 of 27. What is Ali going to do though? Ali continues to play it with the straight bat. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Another single. They're dealing in boundaries as well as rotating the strike. Good approach, I must say. If they keep playing like this, they're on the track to get even 190 plus. What will Umar do? Will he go for a big one to get to his 50? No, he will not. Good delivery by Dilshad to finish it off. After it's 78 for 1 XPertDigi. Oh, it was a slow one. Ali waited and he wanted to hit that one big and long. But he changed his mind on the very last second. Ladies and gentlemen, there falls another wicket. It was as easy to give as it gets. A plum and a half. And look at that replay. Look at that replay. It hit right in the middle. It was the easiest call for the umpire to make. Easiest, I must say. Ali goes back after not doing enough damage. And look at that. Pitching in line, impact in line, hitting straight the middle stump. It does not get easier than that, ladies and gentlemen. It does not. Ali gone. Ali Hamza gets his second one. Both the wickets have been fallen. Courtesy of Ali Hamza. He has taken both the wickets so far. What a man, what a player for Pepsi. He's getting the ball to spin. He is keeping his line and length tidy. He is not giving the batsmen enough room. He's keeping them on their toes. And that's what we love to see. Farouk comes to the pitch to join Omar. He needs to stay there for some time now and let Omar do the reckoning. Omar, who's sitting on 45 of 29 deliveries, is looking very dangerous. If Ali Hamza can manage to get the wicket of Omar, they will be chilling. Farouk, the young right-handed batsman. Ali Hamza, all the pressure in the world on Farouk, plays it with the straight bat, dot. Ali Hamza is looking as calm, as skillful as he is. What a talent. Jersey number 58. Ali Hamza to young Farouk, played with soft hands, fumble, another fumble, but they will not run a cheeky single. One thing that I've said times and times again in this very innings, in these 9 overs, is that Pepsi's fielding needs to improve. Needs to improve a lot, and a very tidy over from Ali Hamza, only 2 runs coming from it, along with the wicket after 9. XPertDigi, 80 for 2. Dilshad continues his spell. Will Umar attack him again? Oh, you best believe he will. Best believe he will. Umar does not like running those singles, but he loves hitting the ball with his sheer strength. He gets another boundary, hits it with force. The fielder at point had no chance stopping that one. Dilshad needs to learn. It appears that he is not learning from his mistakes. He is not learning from it at all. He keeps giving Omar a lot of room. He does not get the ball to spin a lot. Once again, similar region. The ball did spin a little this time. But a better result. Only 1 run. And with that, Omar gets to his 50, ladies and gentlemen. 50 for Omar, 50 of 31 deliveries. A beautiful inning so far from this lad. Oh, it spun this time. It appears that Dilshad did hear me. He was like, hold on Ghazal, let me show you what I can do with the ball. Young Farouk does not look very confident on the pitch, I must say. Will he get off the mark this time? No, he will not. The wait continues. लंबी है किसी भी रन के बगैर की शाम for Umar. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Farouk. Once again, soft hands, straight bat. Will they run a quick one? Yes, they will. And with that, Farouk is finally off the mark of his 6th delivery. 6 runs off the 5 deliveries so far from Dilshad's over. And now it's Umar, who has hit a lot of boundaries of Dilshad. Let's see what he can do now. I think he will go for another one. And yes, he will, but it spun out of his reach. It spun out of his range. Ooh, if it had connected, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you that it would have gone flying over our heads. The ball would have been gone, but in the end, it's a good result. After 10 XPertDigi, it is 86 for 2. A tidy over from Dilshad. The danger man, the MVP of Pepsi so far. 2 wickets, 5 runs of his 12 deliveries. Can he get the uncomfortable Farooq gone? There's an edge, there's an edge. There was a call of catch it, but it lands between both the fielders. Farooq gets another single, another lucky one. Look at the replay. It spun a lot. There was a big outside edge, and if the fielders would have been a little more agile, Farooq would have been gone. Umar should not go to attack Ali Hamza. I think he should treat him with respect. But let's see, will Umar agree with me or not? He shimmies across the stumps. The ball spins and it spins a lot. What a treat it is to watch Ali Hamza bowl those excellent deliveries. It's spinning quite a lot for him. I mean, we've seen Dilshad as well, but nobody has gotten this much amount to spin so far. Huge shout, huge shout, huge shout, ladies and gentlemen. The wicketkeeper is shouting. The bowler is screaming. The umpire is nodding. No, they have gone to the third umpire straight away for a review. They've gone to the third umpire for the review. Let's see what he thinks of it. Shall we have a look at the replay, shall we? And look at that. Ooh, I think it's going to be an easy one for the third umpire. I think it's going to be an easy one. Let's have a look at that once again, shall we? Pitching outside off, impact in line, and straight away, it's as easy as it gets. I think it's going to be an easy one. Let's see what he thinks. Let's see what he thinks. And he overturns his decision, and the finger goes up. It's another one. It's another one for Ali Hamza. And as I said, Umar should have treated him with a little more respect. He is not an easy bowler to hit those big sixes to. And look at that once again. This time a little zoomed in because we can do that. The line needs to be adjusted a little, but it was as easy as it gets. As easy as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Umar, the danger man who was keeping the hopes alive, who was getting the runs for XPertDigi, departs, and now it's Hamad Aziz who walks to the middle of the ground. Hamad can hit the ball big and long, but will Ali Hamza let him do so? But you must not forget that Ali Hamza only has 9 deliveries left. He does not have a lot of time. If he wants to, if he needs to, he must do damage in the next 9 deliveries that he is left with. Hamad Aziz taking his stance. Ali Hamza, look at his figures, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at his figures. 3 wickets, 6 runs of his 2.3 overs. It looks like he is from another league. It appears like he does not belong here at all. Somebody get this man playing in the PSL. Somebody get him a contract. GT20, whatever it is in Canada. Get the scouts rolling. But okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep the show going because it's Hamad Aziz facing Ali Hamza, and Ali Hamza has taken a fielder in the slips as well. Oh my God, I love this attacking mindset. Will he get him going on the very first ball? No, he will not. He flicks it. And he flicks it away for a single, gets off the mark straight away. Hamad is a very seasoned player. He's been playing for quite a long time now. But Farooq, oh, it was close, it was close, it was close. You can look at the hesitation, you can look at the discomfort, you can look at the body language of Farooq. He does not want to be there, especially when it's Ali Hamza. Oh, and he relieves the pressure. I beg your pardon, Farooq. I beg your pardon. I apologize. Where do I need to sign? Where is the apology form? Because just as I said, he is not looking comfortable. He is looking very, very, very uncomfortable. He hits the one big. He gets down on one knee and hits it for a 4. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is what makes MCL a crazy tournament to watch, because you just cannot predict anything. Hands down, the best corporate league of Pakistan. And with that, 11 overs have been bowled after 11 XPertDigi's 92 for 3, and their run rate has dropped quite a lot. At one stage, they were over 10 runs and over, and now it's dropped by a very big margin. They're playing a little over 8.45, I think. Oh, big shout, big shout, big shout, and it is given. It is given. Hamad has to go. He has to go. He lifts his head up in frustration. He walks back to the dugout. He does not go upstairs. It was a plum. He walks back, and oh, does he look unhappy. Oh, does he look unhappy. Look at that. Usman to Hamad. An easy decision. The ball kept low. Unlucky for Hamad, but very, very good for Pepsi. Usman gets his first of his second delivery. Hamad walks back without doing any damage to the cause of XPertDigi. Malik walks in to accompany Farooq. It's unbelievable how Farooq has stayed on the pitch while Umar and Hamad and Ali have walked back. It's unbelievable, but it is what it is. Malik is the new man and he will be facing Usman. XPertDigi suddenly have lost 4 on just 92, and now it's Pepsi who appears to be dominating. Could have been out, could have been out. Will they run for another run? No, they will not. Malik gets off the mark straight away in quite a chaotic manner, I must say. It's Pepsi's turn to keep the pressure on XPertDigi, to keep the pressure on their opposition right now. He is giving the ball a lot of flight, a lot of loop, as Mr. Mohsen would say. 4 deliveries, 1 wicket, 2 singles. What do the last 2 deliveries have for us? Ooh, what a big swing it was. What a big swing. But a wild one. But a blind one. No connection at all. Last delivery. Usman to Malik. Usman to Malik. Sliced away. No, stopped by the fielder. Stopped by the fielder. Very good stop. He has saved 3 runs guaranteed for his teams after 12. XPertDigi 95 for 4, and Pepsi slowly getting the momentum back on their side. Ali Hamza is back to bowl his final over, 3 of 12. 3 wickets, 12 runs. Oh, there's miscommunication, miscommunication. Ooh, would have been a very big wicket. Would have been curtains for XPertDigi if that ball had hit the stumps. Very good effort from the wicketkeeper. Let's have a look at the replay. There was a massive, massive miscommunication. The non-striker wanted to run a cheeky single. He sent the batsman back after he was midway across. Good try, but in the end, nothing comes of it. XPertDigi cannot let another wicket fall on the stage. They cannot afford to do so if they want to score a good total. Outside edge. Oh, there's a big miscommunication. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the softest dismissal of them all. We saw a miscommunication just 1 delivery ago, and he does this. He does this just a few seconds afterwards. And just as I said, XPertDigi cannot afford to lose another wicket. They lose one, and in such a magnificent manner, I must say. A gift for Pepsi. He was as far from his end as far reality is from my expectations. I mean, it is low-key funny, but sad at the same time. Such is life. Farooq goes back. Farooq goes back, and now it's Hassan who comes to the pitch after 12.4. XPertDigi 97 for 5. And once again, it was Ali Hamza. It was Ali Hamza who had made this pressure on the batsman. When a bowler is bowling that magnificently, it creates a big cloud of pressure on the batters, and they end up doing such silly things. They end up making such silly mistakes like Farouk did. Ali Hamza finishes his quota of 4 overs, getting 3 wickets, giving away only 13 runs. After 13, XPertDigi is 97 for 5. Usman Asi continues his spell. He got 1 wicket and gave away only 3 runs of his first over. He has come in to bowl his second one. 1 run of the first delivery. Both the batters are new. It's the perfect moment for the bowlers of Pepsi to strike another wicket. Oh, a very flighted delivery, a very flighted delivery. He ran towards the middle of the pitch, got to the pitch of the ball, and he hit it big, he hit it long. Even though they've lost half of their wickets, the intent is still there. The night is still young, and they are not going to stop. I bet they're still eyeing the target of 180 runs, as I said earlier, way earlier, when the innings started. A good delivery, better one than the last one. No run off this one. But will Malik shimmy down the pitch once again? It was a full toss. The ball is going straight to the fielder. This time there was no fumble. Easy to collect, easy to return, 1 run. Osman coming in to bowl the final delivery of his second over. It's Malik on strike, flicks it away for 1. 14 overs have been bowled. XPertDigi 107 for 5. Tidy line, tidy length, just 1 run. Two deliveries, 2 singles. Dilshad has come back to bowl his second spell of this innings. The first spell was of 3 overs where he gave away 25 runs and was hit for quite a few boundaries by Omar. But since Omar is not here right now, both the batters are new. Malik, although, has hit a few boundaries, and he gets another cheeky 2. Not only can he hit the ball long and big, he can only run those quick runs between the wickets. That is something we absolutely love and we absolutely adore. Another run. Please add another run to the scorecard, Mr. Scorer. Suddenly, we're not really seeing a lot of action. There's not a lot of entertaining cricket happening anymore. XPertDigi was off to a flyer. But as they kept losing wickets, the intent has faded away a little, and there's a chance. But in vain. Absolutely in vain. Could have been gone if the ball had hit the stumps. But as I was saying, we are not really seeing a lot of 4s and 6s right now. And that's what's making it a little not so interesting. So let's hope one of these batters shifts his gear and gets the ball flying. But for now, 15 overs have gone. XPertDigi 113 for the loss of 5. They need to get at least 50 runs off these 29 deliveries. Soft hands, soft hands. But oh my God, fumble, 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 and a boundary. And a boundary. This is what we hate to see. This is what we hate to see, ladies and gentlemen. This should not have been a boundary. I feel for the bowler. I feel for the captain. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's have a look at the replay. It went straight through his hands. It should not have happened, but it did. And easy, easy, easy boundary. Pepsi should not let the momentum shift back to XPertDigi. They must keep it going. They must keep. Ooh, again, there was an inside edge and a little too close to comfort. The ball could have gone to hit on the stumps, but he survives. He survives. And as I was saying, Pepsi cannot let XPertDigi get the momentum back on their strike. काफ़ी अच्छी कारकर्दगी रही है उनकी पिछले कुछ ओवर्स में 5 विकेटें गिर चुकी हैं 118 रन हैं XPertDigi के उनकी कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि प्रेशर जितना बरकरार रख सकें उतना रखें बाउंड्रीज ना जाने दें टाइट ही रखें टाइट रखें रायन को लेंथ को रन आउट का चांस था नहीं लगी गेंद स्टंप्स पे नहीं लगी लेकिन इसी तरह प्रेशर को बरकरार रखना पड़ेगा they must make the batters of XPertDigi make mistakes. They must keep them under pressure. They must not let away easy boundaries. They must not give away extras. They must not fumble in the field. Fifth delivery, shorter one. Will they run another quick single? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. I like this. I like this. They need to attack a little more in the field. And if you keep on attacking this way, sooner or later, there's going to be a mistake made from the batters. And that's exactly when you capitalize on it. Last ball of a boss. 7 so far from his over. Wanted to slice it away, but once again, does not middle it at all. 16 gone, 120 for 5. Ladies and gentlemen, Amir Khan, the superstar, has come back into the attack and he is bowling to Hassan. 6 of 6 Hassan so far. Once again, naram haathon se. He played it with soft hands. Let the ball race away to the fielder, a third man, and gets a single. Gives the strike to Malik, who's faced 19 deliveries and has scored 20. Both the batters are playing at pretty much run a ball. But I'm sure they're aware of it. They do not want to lose any wickets, but they want to score as many runs as they can as well. But for now, they cannot really do so. Only singles are coming from the bats, and Pepsi would not mind that at all. And ladies and gentlemen, just as I said that they're aware but they do not want to give away their wicket, they do so. Amir Khan gets Hassan gone. It's another wicket. It's another one biting the dust. XPertDigi lose their sixth one. Look at that. Look at that. Amir Khan bowls it wide. He gets a little edge. He knew it straight away that he was gone. Without even looking at the umpire's decision, he walks back to the dugout. Easy pickings for Pepsi. And just as I said earlier, if you keep the pressure going, if you keep the batting side, the opposition under the pressure for a long time, they are going to end up making a mistake. And that's exactly what has happened again in this particular innings. Khan gets his first one. XPertDigi lose their sixth on 122. And now it's Ephraim, who's come into bat without a helmet. Ooh, I like the confidence, but are there skills to back it? That swing told me otherwise. It was a big swing, it was a wild one. His head was anything but still. His eyes were anywhere but at the ball. Let's see if on this particular delivery he can show us anything better than what we saw on the last one. That's Amir Khan. Coming to ball to Ephraim. A very, very short run-up. Big swing, big swing. There's a fielder. One bounce straight to him. The sound of the bat suggested that it did not come from the middle of it. Last delivery. Amir Khan, the blockbuster artist, to Malik. Ladies and gentlemen, I think there is going to be a wicket on this delivery. I don't know why, but I think there's going to be a wicket. And no, I've been proven wrong. I've been proven wrong. A dot it is. Dot it is to end the 17th after 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 XPertDigi. अब्बास अली आए हैं जनाब अपना आखिरी ओवर करवाने. स्ट्राइक पर हैं इफ्राहिम. फुलर लेंथ की डिलीवरी थी. ओ लुक एट इफ्राहिम, काफ़ी एनर्जेटिक नज़र आ रहे हैं. बल्ले को घुमा रहे हैं, अपने पैर भी दौड़ा रहे हैं. He looks active, he looks young, he looks fit. That's what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We like to see some energy on the field. Malik thrashes it. And he thrashes it for a 4. A boundary after what feels like a lifetime for XPertDigi. A boundary for Malik. He put everything into that shot. And he would not be dissatisfied with the result. Malik once again, better line, better length, flick किया है, एक ही रन मिलेगा. और अब strike पर आए हैं Ephraim. I'm excited to see this young lad, by the way, because as I said earlier, his energy is quite interesting and entertaining. The way he swings the bat, the way he runs. Let's see if he can get a good connection, and I bet if he does, the ball will fly, but he cannot. He cannot. He continues to swing it blindly. Just one ball, Ephraim, I want to see where you keep your head still, where you keep your eyes on the ball. And trust me, if you do connect it, the result would be splendid. There was a connection, but not the best one. Will they run true? Yes, they will. Look at Ephraim. Look at Ephraim's feet. Is that Usain Bolt? But I'm not sure if Malik is going to be happy with him making him run that much. But okay, last delivery, Abbas Ali. Running into ball to Ephraim. He runs down the pitch. Not the best connection. The fielder stops it with his feet. Will they get another run? No, they will not. One is what they'll have to settle with after 18. It's 132 for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the penultimate over of this first innings. Amir Khan bowling his last and second last of this innings. Ephraim is on the strike, has played 7, scored 4, has the energy like he has just come off drinking a Red Bull. Let's see, another swing, another miss. It's entertaining for sure, but is it fruitful? Absolutely not. This time it's down the ground. Will the fielder cut it off? Yes, he will, but fumble helps them get 2 runs. How many times will I say the word fumble in this innings? Hopefully, it won't be the same when it comes to XPertDigi and their fielding. But anyway, here he comes, Amir Khan, 4th delivery, big swing, but no connection at all this time either. It hit way too upwards of the bat. बल्ले के काफी ऊपर लगी थी, nowhere near the middle. एक ही रन आएगा, 2 गेंदे बाकी. स्ट्राइक पर है मलिक, खेल चुके हैं 23 गेंदे, बना चुके हैं 26 रन. आमिर खान ताक में होंगे एक और विकेट के, जबकि मलिक सोचेंगे कि मैं किसी भी तरह एक और बाउंड्री अपने नाम, अपनी टीम के नाम कर सकूं. Here he comes, wide of the off stump, big hit and a big result as well. Another boundary and another one to Malik's name. You miss, I hit. That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. If you miss, you better be prepared that the batter is gonna hit you with all his might. One delivery to go. Malik needs another boundary. XPertDigi need another boundary. Amir to Malik, played with soft hands. It will be just one. He keeps the strike for the final over after 19. XPertDigi 140 for 6. It's Arif. Arif has not bowled a single delivery in this innings. The ball is in the air, the fielder is underneath it, and he gets it. No fumble this time, an easy catch. And Malik departs after scoring 31 of 25. Arif gets a wicket on his very first ball that he bowls. What a way to get to it. After 19.1, XPertDigi 140 for 7. Arif got a wicket off his first ball. Now it's Hassan facing Arif. This time he misses and misses by quite some margin. The umpire is forced to free his arms and signal for a wide. This time the ball is in the air again and the fielder gets to it. Is it taken? Is it taken? Yes, it is. The umpire signals out and look at the catch once again. He hit it big but not long enough. The ball went miles up into the night sky and look at that effort in the deep. What a beautiful catch. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful display of fielding. Not something that I have seen a lot from Pepsi in this inning so far, but unbelievable catch in the deep. One of the very best I've seen so far in this tournament. What a beautiful one it was. XPertDigi lose the 8-1, 19.2, 141 for 8. Arif has gotten 2 wickets off his 2 legal deliveries and he gets another one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what am I witnessing? Arif, the bowler who had not bowled a single delivery in this innings, comes in to bowl the very last over, gets a wicket of the first one, bowls the wide on the next one, gets another wicket on the second legal delivery, and then hits the pad straight down the impact line, gets 3 in 3 legal deliveries that I'm talking about. RF, what a talent you are, my brother. What a night he is having. An over he will never ever forget. Something he will go and brag about to his family and friends for a long time, let me tell you that. And my man deserves to do so. He deserves every bit of it. अगर अगर आरिफ ने वो वाइड डिलीवरी ना कराई होती तो अभी हैट्रिक हो जाती, बट देन अगर शायद वाइड ना कराई होती तो अगली 2 गेंदों पर 2 विकेटें भी नहीं आती, बिकॉज बटरफ्लाई इफेक्ट. But ladies and gentlemen, can Arif get 4 in 4? Can he get 4 in 4? Come on, Arif. All you need to do is keep it within the stumps. So it does. The ball is in the air. Will the fielder catch it? Yes, he will. Ladies and gentlemen, he gets a hat-trick. 4 wickets in 4 legal deliveries, 3 back-to-back. What have I just witnessed? Unbelievable. This is what makes MCL the best. This is what makes it also entertaining. Look at RF, look at his teammates. Nobody can believe it. I cannot believe it. His teammates cannot believe it. The spectators cannot believe it. Because what he has pulled off is the most unbelievable thing I have seen in quite a long time. And I've seen a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you that. He gets 4 wickets of 4 deliveries, giving away only 1 run. That too was a gift in form of a wide. Unbelievable, unbelievable. You must brag about it for the next 10 years at least, Arif. Pepsi need 143 runs from 120 balls to defeat XPertDigi in this contest. What an entertaining final few minutes of this innings we have just seen. We will be back after a short innings break. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for some more action. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more action. It's time for the second innings of this contest. Matchup between Pepsi and XPertDigi. XPertDigi scored 141 runs and were bowled out by Pepsi, and now Pepsi needs 142 to win this contest. The first ball, bowled by Raza, has been given a wide. Not the best of the starts we've seen. Something we do not really like to see a lot. Extras are not good. This time it was tidy, it was tight. On the stumps, Yorker length, dot. मुबश्शिर फेस कर रहे हैं जी रजा को. दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज हैं, बड़ी स्ट्रोक्स लगाना बखूबी जानते हैं. उनका साथ दे रहे हैं उस्मान, बाएं हाथ से खेलते हैं. सो लेफ्ट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन रखा है पेप्सी ने ओपनिंग जोड़ी का. सीधे बल्ले से खेला है, गेंद जाएगी हम्माद के पार. 1 रन हासिल होगा. मुबश्शिर गेट्स ऑफ द मार्क. फर्स्ट रन कमिंग फ्रॉम द बैट ऑफ द बैटर्स ऑफ पेप्सी. फील्डिंग में थोड़ी से चेंजेस करते हुए XPertDigi और रजा. उस्मान खेल रहे हैं. पहली गेंद स्लिप रखी हुई थी लेकिन सॉफ्ट हैंड्स के साथ खेल दिया. विकेट कीपर और स्लिप के दरमियान से 4 रन्स, पहली बाउंड्री हासिल होगी. रिप्ले देखना पड़ेगा कि पूरा इंटेंशनल था या अंदरूनी किराना लगा था जी. आई वुड से देयर वाज एन इनसाइड एज. I won't call it a completely intentional shot. I mean, the intention was there, but the execution not really. He got lucky, but nonetheless, first boundary for Pepsi. Once again, soft hand से खेलना चाहते थे. Initially ऐसे लगा था जैसे स्कूप करने जाने वाले हैं, और यूं लगा कि आखिरी मोमेंट में आके इन्होंने अपना इरादा तब्दील कर लिया. सीधे बल्ले से खेला, गेंद को रोका, डॉट हासिल होगी एक रजा को. आखिरी गेंद है जी रजा की. What is it going to be once again? Soft hands, soft hands. बॉटम हैंड से सारा जो है वो कह लें कि प्लेस कर रहे हैं, कोई ख़ास जोर नहीं लगा रहे. पहला ओवर मुकम्मल इसी के साथ. पहले ओवर के बाद पेप्सी 6 रन्स बिना किसी नुकसान के. Athar is the new bowler who's coming to bowl the second over of the second innings. Facing him is Mubashir. He lets it go because it was way too wide of the off stump and wide enough for the umpire to give it one. He will have to reload it. Athar drives it and drives it beautifully, holds the pose, and ladies and gentlemen, it's first boundary for him. And what an elegant one. What a beautiful one. Your textbook cover drive, it does not get any better than that. Let me tell you that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, high elbow, straight bat, cover drive. Beautiful. And another one. Another drive and another boundary. No, it is not going to be so. Hamad stops it. Everybody thought I was going across the boundary line, but the skipper says nope. He says no, he stops it. A very good stop. Saves a few runs for his team. And what am I witnessing? इन्होंने सिर्फ एक ही रन लिया था गोया उस लाजवाब शॉट से एंड दे रन अ क्विक सिंगल टू ओवरथ्रोज का एक रन लेंगे या नहीं लेंगे या नहीं नहीं जनाब नहीं 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 लेंगे तीन गेंदें गिरा चुके हैं फिर इनकी तीन गेंदों पर 7 रन आए हैं जिसमें से एक वाइड भी थी पिछले जो गेंदबाज थे उन्होंने भी पहली गेंद जो थी वाइड करवाई थी अथर ने भी पहली गेंद वाइड कराई दोनों गेंदबाजों का जो स्टार्ट है मुझे कोई इतना पसंद नहीं आया बिकॉज इफ यू गाइस डोंट नो इट येट आई डोंट रियली लाइक एक्स्ट्रास आई डोंट लाइक इट आई डोंट लाइक देम एट ऑल Ooh, it was there to be cut away, it was there to be cut away. This time Athar survives. लेकिन इसी के साथ ही साथ बाहरी किनारा भी लग सकता था अब बचा कौन गेंदबाज या बल्लेबाज ये तो आप लोग डिसाइड करेंगे बट फॉर नाउ इट्स अ डॉट What a beautiful strike, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful strike. Mubashir showing his class. Mubashir showing his excellence. Another drive. And oh my God, I am out of words. I cannot appreciate it enough. I cannot appreciate it enough. I love it when batters play these shots with the straight bats. How elegant it looks. How beautiful and splendid it looks. Mubashir, take a bow. Take a bow. Athar needs to come back, though Athar has given away 11 runs off his first 5 deliveries. What is it going to be on the last one? It's full, it's outside the off stump. He did try to go for another drive, but missed it completely. A dot to finish his second. Pepsi, 17 for no loss after 2. रजा कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं जी अपना स्पेल, दूसरा ओवर करवाने आए हैं जी अपना। पहली गेंद पर 1 रन हासिल किया है उस्मान ने, स्ट्राइक दी है वापस मुबशिर को। 8 गेंदें खेल चुके हैं, 10 रन बनाए हैं, 2 कमाल की ड्राइव्स खेली थी जी इन्होंने, जिनको देखकर दिल खुश हो गया। स्पिनर को कैसे खेलते हैं, सीधे बल्ले से ही जनाब, सीधे बल्ले से ही, क्रॉस तो नहीं जाएंगे ये। That's what I like about him. Raza has been a little better than Athar, or maybe it is that the batters of Pepsi like pace on the bat rather than it spinning. Array, 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 array. The ball was there to be hit, but it went straight to the fielder. Lucky for Raza. Lucky for Raza. This time it's in the air. This time it's in the air, and there is absolutely no chance in the world for the fielder to grab that one because, ladies and gentlemen, it's a massive 6. Look at that. Look at that. The way he plays these shots, unbelievable. How calm, cool, and collected he appears. 11 balls, 16 runs. Defends the next one. He knows which ball he needs to give respect to and which ball he needs to attack. He is a very well aware man, very well aware player. दो ओवर्स करवा चुके हैं रजा, 3 ओवर्स का खेल मुकम्मल। पेप्सी 24 फॉर नो लॉस। First ball hit away towards the covers region. 4 नहीं मिलेगा। Sweeper ने आकर गेंद कलेक्ट की। Huge screams from the dugout of Pepsi. Loving this energy, I must say. और अगली ही गेंद वाइड, और क्या ये 4 होगा? बिल्कुल होगा जनाब। Unbelievable. Another big gift, massive gift. I mean, you must be aware that you have not really set a big total on the board, you've not really set a big target on the board, and yet you continue to give away such easy runs to the opposition. And you absolutely destroy the advertisement board as well. Okay. Flighted one, it's in the air, it's over the fielder's head, and ladies and gentlemen, another one. Back-to-back boundaries for Pepsi. First one was a gift, the other one was absolutely earned. And oh my God, what did I just miss, ladies and gentlemen? The softest dismissal of them all. He was expecting the ball to spin away from him, but it did not at all, and it came straight to him, hitting the stumps. It felt like there was some topspin involved, but in the end, Usman has to go. He scored 12 of 17. Hassan gets the first breakthrough for his team after 3.3 Pepsis, 35 for 1. And the batter was not ready. क्या आखिरी लम्हे में आकर स्टांस छोड़ दिया अपना. हसन को रीलोड करनी पड़ेगी जनाब. Hassan to Ali, the new batter, left-hander replacing Usman, who was also a left-hander. लेफ्टी को रिप्लेस किया है. लेफ्टी ने हसन की अच्छी गेंदबाजी, 2 गेंदें पड़ी हैं इस ओवर में. क्या नए बल्लेबाज को कंफ्यूज कर पाएंगे? वाइड कॉल्ड बाय द अंपायर. और साथ ही क्या 1 रन भागे हैं? नहीं भागे जनाब, नहीं भागे. In the air, and long enough. 1 bounce over the fielder's head and a 4. Will we go for a boundary check? Because to my naked eye it appeared to be going all the way, but 1 bounce 4. 4 it is. सॉफ्ट हैंड्स के साथ खेला है. क्या 1 रन लेने में कामयाब हो पाएंगे? बिल्कुल भी नहीं जनाब. डॉट के साथ चौथे ओवर का इख्तिताम. 4 ओवर्स के बाद पेप्सी 40 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर. रजा है जी अपना स्पेल बरकरार रखने. तीसरा ओवर करवाने आए हैं. पहले 2 ओवर्स में 13 रन दिए बगैर किसी विकेट के. कोशिश होगी कि पावर प्ले में अगर एक्सपर्ट डिजी 2 मजीद विकेटें हासिल कर ले तो दबदबा अपना जरा कायम कर सकती है पेप्सी के ऊपर. सीधे बल्ले के साथ खेल दिया है जी मुबश्शिर ने. 1 रन का इजाफा होगा. रजा की पहली 2 गेंदों पर 0 और फिर 1. गेंदें रह गई हैं 10 इस पावर प्ले में. स्कोर है 41. कोशिश होगी पेप्सी की कि इन 10 गेंदों पर कम से कम 20 रन तो आए. जब मैंने ये एक्सपर्ट डिजी के बारे में कहा था तब वो करने में कामयाब तो हो गए थे, लेकिन उसके बाद जो उनके साथ हुआ वो किसी दुश्मन के साथ भी ना हो. अब एक पार्डन हिचकी आ गई. लेकिन here is Ali, missed by the keeper. Will it race away to the boundary line? No, it won't, because there was not a lot of pace left in the ball. I think the wicketkeeper got his hand to it. इन द एंड सिर्फ एक ही रन मिलेगा। और ये क्या देख रहा हूं मैं, बल्ला भी लगा था क्या, क्योंकि अंपायर ने 22 का इशारा नहीं किया। Mubashir, he had to reach for it, straight to the fielder, though straight to the fielder, उमर थे fielder, एक ही रन मिलेगा। नाखुश रहेंगे जरूर क्योंकि जानदार शॉट थी, प्लेसमेंट बेहतरीन नहीं थी। आखिरी गेंद आ रही है जी 5वें ओवर की, करवा रहे हैं रजा, स्ट्राइक पर हैं अली। क्या होगा क्या नहीं, फिर से मिस कर दी जी विकेट कीपर ने, लेकिन इस बार किसी रन का इजाफा नहीं होगा। A dot to finish the 5th after 5. Pepsi is 43 for the loss of 1 wicket and a very good over for Raza. Only 3 runs coming from this one. Big shot, it's in the air. Will the fielder catch it? No, he won't, because it's way outside the boundary line, ladies and gentlemen. It's a gigantic 6. It's a gigantic 6 to start the 6th over of this innings. The final over of this power play. And look at that, he got down on one knee. It came off the very middle of the bat, and a humongous one. Must have left a mark on Hassan. Let's see what he does on the second delivery. Flicks it away, flicks it for... Oh my God, no, not again, ladies and gentlemen. Not again, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot expect such low standard of fielding from grown-ups. This is absolutely sad. But it is what it is. Back-to-back boundaries for Mubashir. First a 6, then a 4, 10 of the very first 2. What is it going to be on the third one? Hassan to Mubashir, straight back to the bowler. It's going to be a dot. इस बार काफी बाहर थी, इस बार पूरी जान लगाकर रीच करना पड़ा गेंद को, और क्या खूबसूरत शॉट लगाई जनाब, स्लाइस किया है बैकवर्ड पॉइंट की जानिब। 4 रन्स का इजाफा होगा। मुबशिर इज नॉट कमिंग स्लो एट ऑल. He is here to win it for his team. He is here to do it quick. He is here to capitalize the power play. And he is doing it all, ladies and gentlemen. He is doing it all. जैसा कि मैंने कहा था कि अगली 10 गेंदों पर पेप्सी को कम से कम 20 रन बनाने होंगे। एक दफा फिर से हवा में Ooh, a good effort in the deep by the fielder. I think it was Hamad. But boundary तो मिल जाएगी. I am very shook, but a boundary. Look at that. It was in the air for quite a long time. अब देखना ये है कि क्या ये 6 है या ये 4 है. अंपायर ने 4 दिया है, लेकिन it looked close enough to even be a 6, but for now it's a 4. 6-4-0-4-4 wide. Hassan clearly under pressure. Clearly under pressure, it feels like he has the whole of the Mount Everest on his chest right now. That's as much of the pressure as he's feeling. Last delivery of the power play. It's hit big. It's hit high. The fielder is underneath and he drops it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not a single soul in the ground thought that it was gonna be dropped. It was a sitter. It was as easy as they come. But he just could not collect it. He just could not grab it. It bounces off his hand. Results in a single. After 6, Pepsi is 63 for just 1. हम्माद अजीज आए हैं जी नए गेंदबाज पावर प्ले के बाद पहला ओवर करवाने राइट आर्म मिस्ट्री स्पिनर फिंगर स्पिनर लेट्स सी कि आज किस तरह की मिस्ट्री लेकर आते हैं उर्दू वाली या अंग्रेजी वाली 142 का टारगेट है मैं आप सबको याद दहानी कराता चलूं 6.1 ओवर हो चुके हैं रन्स हैं 64 सीधे बल्ले से खेला है स्ट्रेट बैक टू द बॉलर रिस्पेक्ट दे रहे हैं जनाब And look at that, completely distracting the batter. How dare he walk like that past the side screen? Unbelievable. What am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? But here he comes, Hamad Aziz, too early, straight to the field, and dot. Single, 0-0. Back-to-back dots for Hamad. Can Hamad get a wicket for his team? He comes down the pitch, hits it straight down the ground, straight like an arrow, but Hamad ने जो फील्डर है उसको काफ़ी नैरो, काफ़ी टाइट, काफ़ी सीधा रखा हुआ था इसी बदौलत 4 रन्स नहीं मिलेंगे लेकिन 1 रन का इजाफा होगा दिस टाइम इट्स मुबशिर क्या अप्रोच लेकर आते हैं रिस्पेक्टफुली खेलेंगे जी इस गेंद को आए हाय हाय की आवाज़ें आते हुए ग्राउंड से एक्सपर्ट जी के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो काफ़ी लुत्फ उठा रहे हैं हम्माद की इस गेंदबाजी का और उठाएंगे भी क्यों नहीं क्योंकि अभी तक 5 गेंदों में महज 2 ही रन्स दिए हैं इट्स लुकिंग लाइक अ बाइनरी कोड आउट देयर 1-0-0-1-0 Last ball, Hamad to Mubashir, straight bat. A single to finish it off after 7. Pepsi is 66 for 1. मलिक हैं जी नए गेंदबाज, 2 गेंदें करा चुके हैं, 8वां ओवर करवाने आए हैं और पहली 2 की 2 डॉट रही हैं। एक्सपर्ट डिजी के जो खिलाड़ी हैं काफ़ी एनर्जेटिक नज़र आ रहे हैं पिछले ओवर के बाद से। इस ओवर में भी आई मीन दे आर नॉट लीकिंग अवे एनी रन्स, द बॉलर्स आर कीपिंग इट वेरी टाइडी, वेरी नीट, वेरी क्लीन। स्टंप लाइन पर अपनी गेंद को रख रहे हैं, ज़रा भी रूम नहीं दे रहे बल्लेबाजों को, मुबश्शिर को ख़ास तौर पर, जो कि काफ़ी अच्छे नज़र आए हैं सो फार हमें। 3 गेंदें 3 डॉट्स, मुझे लगता है कि मुबश्शिर विल नाउ गो फॉर अ बिग वन एंड ही डज। Will it be caught? No, it won't, because there is no fielder over there. The ball will race away to the boundary line after a couple of bounces. A boundary on the 4th for Mubashir. आखिरी गेंद पर कोई रन नहीं, 8 ओवर्स के बाद 71, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। हम्माद पहले ओवर में सिर्फ 3 रन दिए थे, इस बार स्कूप कर दिया जी मुबश्शिर ने। व्हाट अ चीकी स्कूप। आई लव इट व्हेन प्लेयर्स कैन प्ले ऑल द शॉट्स इन द बुक। सिर्फ सीधा नहीं खेल सकते, लेग साइड पर नहीं खेल सकते, ऑफ पर नहीं, बल्कि चीकी अंदाज में स्कूप भी कर सकते हैं मुबश्शिर। व्हाट कैन ही नॉट डू? कैन ही एक्ट लाइक अ प्लम्बर एज वेल और एन एस्ट्रोनॉट? वी डोंट नो, ही माइट, बट द फर्स्ट डिलीवरी वेंट अवे फॉर अ बाउंड्री। अब हम्माद अजीज का क्या माइंडसेट होगा जनाब? गेंद का इंतजार हो रहा है जैसे आपने उसका किया था। देखते हैं कि गेंद पहले आती है या वो। गेंद आ गई, महबूब नहीं आया, गेंद आ गई। चलें जी, दूसरी गेंद। हम्माद टू मुबश्शिर, 2 runs away from his 50, straight bat। 1 ही रन का इजाफा होगा। moves closer to his 50, 49 of 33। unbelievable innings he has played so far, very handy for his team, very nice, very elegant, very stylish as well। उल्टी टोपी पहनकर गेंदबाजी करवा रहे हैं मिस्ट्री स्पिनर हम्माद अजीज। राणा हम्माद अजीज सीधे बल्ले से खेला है जी। अली ने, फील्डर तैनात हैं, लेकिन फंबल, बिग फंबल। हम्माद नाखुश नजर आते हुए, और आए भी क्यों ना भाई, अगर मैं भी होता आई वुड हैव बीन एब्सोल्युटली पिस्ड एज वेल, बट दैट single brings Mubashir back on the strike, who is sitting on 49। Can he get to his 50 on this ball? Will he get to it in style या फिर सिंगल लेकर 50 पर आएंगे जी अपने? And with that, Mubashir reaches his 50 half century of 34 deliveries. Good innings. Very good innings from Mubashir. Round of applause for him. He is not celebrating, neither is his dugout. Beautiful. अरे एक काफ़ी बड़ी स्विंग थी, लेकिन अब ब्लाइंड वन खेलना चाहते थे हवा में, लेकिन शॉट गई ग्राउंडेड. दूसरा रन लेंगे? नहीं लेंगे जी, बिल्कुल भी नहीं लेंगे. आखिरी गेंद बची है इस ओवर की. अरे एक और फंबल. ये क्या, व्हाट एम आई विटनेसिंग? ये क्या चल रहा है? चूहे बिल्ली का खेल, टॉम एंड जेरी ऑन द ग्राउंड. एब्सोल्युटली एम्बैरेसिंग, बट इट इज व्हाट इट इज. एक गेंद पड़ी है. नौ रन आ चुके हैं हम्माद की पहली 5 गेंदों पर. आखिरी गेंद पर हम्माद क्या करेंगे? पिछले ओवर में आए थे 3, इस ओवर में आ चुके हैं 9 और अभी भी ये गेंद बाकी है. He must not be happy with himself. सीधा बल्ला. The easiest and the softest dismissal of them all. उसकी जुल्फों से भी ज्यादा सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल रहा है ये जनाब. अली ने अपनी विकेट दी तोहफे में हम्माद को. हम्माद just cannot get going without taking any wickets. He always gets the wickets. After 9, Pepsi 80 for 2. Ali departs after scoring 9 of 11, and it's Abbas, the new man on streak. Crease, I beg your pardon. तलहा है जनाब. ये तलहा और हम्माद की जोड़ी जो है, इनका जो स्पेल है ये काफ़ी तगड़ा साबित हो रहा है जी एक्सपर्ट डिजी के लिए, क्योंकि दोनों ही जो गेंदबाज हैं काफ़ी टाइडी रख रहे हैं अपनी लाइन और लेंथ को. प्रेशर बरकरार रखने हैं बल्लेबाजों पर. अगर ये यहाँ पर कामयाब हो जाते हैं मुबश्शिर की विकेट हासिल करने पे, तो इट्स सेफ टू से कि जो प्रेशर है वो सारा का सारा आ जाएगा पेप्सी पर. तलहा मलिक 2, मुबश्शिर 1 ही रन हासिल होगा जनाब. तलहा मलिक का बेहतरीन ओवर सो फार. ये जो दो गेंदबाज हैं हम्माद अजीज और तलहा मलिक, ये दोनों इस गेम का रुख बदल सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर इन दोनों को विकेटें हासिल ना हुई फिर तो पेप्सी ये गेम ज़रा भी नहीं हारता. डॉट पे डॉट. इसी के साथ तलहा का ये ओवर मुकम्मल. 10 ओवर्स का खेल मुकम्मल हो चुका है जनाब. मेडन ओवर था ये, मेडन ओवर. अनबिलीवेबल. 10 ओवर्स के बाद 80, 2 विकेटों के नुकसान पर पेप्सी. हमाद आए हैं जी अपना स्पेल कंटिन्यू करने, मुबशर हैं स्ट्राइक पर, सीधे बल्ले से खेला है, क्विक रन हासिल करेंगे हमाद अजीज, मस्ट बी आएंगे अनदर विकेट इन दिस ओवर। फिर से टाइडी लाइन, टाइडी लेंथ, एक रन जरूर मिल जाएगा, लेकिन अच्छी गेंदबाजी हमाद की। चार गेंदें, 3 रन, आखिरी डॉट, अच्छी गेंदबाजी का मुजाहरा कर रहे हैं जी, बार बार लगातार बरकरार हमाद अजीज। अरे गेंद हवा में, गेंद हवा में, फील्डर गेंद के नीचे, आसान कैच, आसान कैच, हमाद की एक और विकेट, एक और विकेट। Two have fallen for Pepsi. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It was way outside the off stump. He had to reach for it. I don't know why he went to play it straight down the ground. Offside का पूरा रीजन था इस गेंद को उधर खेलने के लिए, लेकिन anyway, तीसरी विकेट गिर चुकी है, हमाद की दूसरी। पेप्सी 84 पर 3 after 10.5. Can he get 2 in 2? Can he get 2 in 2? No, he cannot. But a very, very, very tidy over from Rana Hamad Aziz. A very good one. Credit must be given where it's due. After 11, it's 84 for 3 for Pepsi, and Hamad, after 3 overs, 2 wickets, giving away only 15 runs. क्विक सिंगल, क्विक सिंगल। प्रेशर जो है ऐसे लग रहा है कि अचानक ही पेप्सी की जानिब जो है वो थोड़ा सा टिल्ट हो चुका है। XPertDigi हैज काइंड ऑफ एन अपर हैंड राइट नाउ। अगर वो ऐसे ही विकेट लेने का सिलसिला बरकरार रख पाएं तो पेप्सी को वो मात दे सकते हैं। स्लाइस करने की कोशिश की, स्लाइस करने की, लेकिन नाकामयाब। मलिक की सेकंड लास्ट डिलीवरी, स्ट्राइक पर थे जी मुबश्शिर। इस दफा बैकवर्ड्स पॉइंट पर गेंद नहीं जाएगी क्योंकि उमर वहां पर तैनात है। गुड स्टॉप, गुड स्टॉप। लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन द वेरी लास्ट डिलीवरी ऑफ दिस ओवर। Dot to finish the 12th after 12. Pepsi is 88 for 3. A good over from Talha Malik. ये तो तलहा मलिक और हमाद अजीज की साझेदारी है, ये काफ़ी बेहतरीन जा रही है, लेकिन इन दोनों के पास महज एक एक ओवर रह गया है। इनके 2 ओवर्स के बाद यानी कि 14 ओवर्स के बाद क्या करती है पेप्सी, तब कैसे मोमेंटम अपने पास रखती है एक्सपर्ट डिजी? दैट्स द रियल क्वेश्चन। And ladies and gentlemen, right as I said that these two can do wonders for Expert Digi. And there comes Hamad getting another wicket. Have a look at that replay. Have a look at that replay. The magician doing what he does best. It was hit with sheer strength and power, but straight to him, and he catches it quite magnificently. दर्द तो हुई होगी, लेकिन मजा भी आया होगा। रुलते गए यहाँ पर चेस आई, ये गाना मुझे याद आ गया। लेकिन हमाद gets another one, third one for him, and it's Arif now coming in to join Mubashir. But ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that Mubashir is still over there, still batting. He is still not been dismissed. If he stays there, he will win it for Pepsi. Expert Digi need to take his wicket. Rana Hamad Aziz. Will it be a wicket? Will it be a wicket? Yes, it will, ladies and gentlemen. He gets another one. Rana Hamad Aziz doing wonders for his team. 4th one for him. Will they go upstairs for a review? Will they go upstairs? Yes, they will. Indeed, they have. Let's have a look at it. It is Arif, who took 4 wickets in 4 legal deliveries. Is he being given out justly? Let's have a look at it. Ooh, it's a close one. It's a close one. It's a close one. Let's have a look at it once again, shall we? Outside of impact is, ooh, the impact is what? An impact and the height as well. Let's see what the third umpire thinks. I think we'll have to look at this one once again, but this time a little zoomed in if we can. What does the third umpire think? What does the third umpire think? I have a feeling that, and yes, he has given it an out, ladies and gentlemen. Hamad gets his fourth one. What a display of skills it has been from this young man. He takes his fourth wicket. Arif departs, the man who took 4 wickets in his very only over that he bowled, in his very 4 deliveries that he bowled, 5 actually, because he did bowl a wide as well. But suddenly Pepsi has collapsed. It feels like I'm watching a match between Pakistan and some other team. It's like a national team where they collapse without even giving us any sort of signal. Hamad gets 2 and 3 deliveries, wicket, 0 wicket. He has 3 deliveries remaining. Mubashir is still on strike. Tariq needs to block the rest of these deliveries and make sure that he does not give his wicket away. Can he do so, or will Hamad continue showing his sheer majesty? We shall wait and see. बाहरी किनारा बाहरी किनारा बाहरी किनारा था, लेकिन सरवाइव कर गए हैं जनाब. Wicket 0, wicket 0. Is there another wicket coming as per the sequence formula? क्या हमाद यहाँ पर अपना फाइफर मुकम्मल कर पाएंगे, या तारिक जो है ये अगली 2 गेंदें सरवाइव कर जाएंगे? बिग हिट के लिए गए थे, बाहरी किनारा लगा, गेंद हवा में थी. अगर डाइव लगाते तो शायद पकड़ सकते थे, लेकिन वी शुड नॉट एक्सपेक्ट दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ एथलेटिसिज्म इन दिस पर्टिकुलर मैच. Wicket 0, wicket 0-0. Last delivery of Hamad Aziz's quota. Can he get his fifer? No, he cannot. He is absolutely gutted. But a double wicket maiden by Rana Hamad Aziz. A round of applause for this man. I was about to say young man, but he is not young by any way possible. But what an amazing display of bowling. What an amazing display of skills by him. 4 for 14 of his 4 overs. And Pepsi 88 for 5 after 13. Talha Malik तलहा मलिक ने भी हमाद का भरपूर अंदाज में साथ दिया है जनाब, काफ़ी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी करवाई है। अभी कुछ देर पहले इन्होंने भी एक मेडन करवाया था। अलबत्ता अभी तक कोई भी विकेट नहीं हासिल कर पाए, लेकिन रन्स रोकने में बखूबी बेहतरीन किरदार अदा किया है इन्होंने अपना हमाद के साथ मिलकर। इनका भी आखिरी ओवर है, आखिरी 4 गेंदें हैं। बड़ी हिट के लिए गए थे तारिक, लेकिन द बॉल स्पन अवे, नो कनेक्शन एट ऑल। इतना इतना फासला था जितना मेरे में और मेरे इंशा चांद में है इस बल्ले और गेंद में। ज़िया मोहिउद्दीन की आवाज़ में याद आ गया मुझे कि चांद किसी का हो नहीं सकता, चांद किसी का होता है। चांद की खातिर जिद नहीं करते मेरे अच्छे इंशा चांद। तारिक फाइनली ऑफ द मार्क। 1 रन के साथ मुबश्शिर को स्ट्राइक वापस दी है जी इन्होंने। 57 बनाए हैं। उनके भी रन्स आने में थोड़ी रफ्तार में कमी आई है, क्योंकि दूसरे एंड से जो विकेटें हैं वो ऐसे गिर रही हैं जैसे मेरे सर से बाल, यक के बाद दीगरे। सीधे बल्ले से पंच किया है ऑफ साइड पर 1 रन के लिए। काफी डिफेंसिवली सीख रहे हैं, खेल रहे हैं। आई बेग योर पार्डन, आई डोंट नो व्हाई आई सेड सीख रहे हैं, बट इट इज व्हाट इट इज। Can Talha get a wicket? It's his best opportunity right now with Tariq on strike. Very last delivery that he will get to bowl in this contest. Can he get a wicket or not? अचानक से जो मैच है काफ़ी फंस सा गया है। अब ये कहना बड़ा मुश्किल है कि कौन सी टीम जीतेगी। डिफेंड किया है, अच्छा डिफेंड किया है। 1 रन का मजीद इजाफा होगा। तारिक सर्वाइव्स। मलिक, तलहा मलिक finishes his quota of 4 overs without any wicket and giving away only 14 runs after 14. Pepsi is 92-45. पैंतीस गेंदें रह गई हैं पीछे। रन्स चाहिए 49। 35 balls, 49 runs to go. Will Pepsi be able to chase it down, or will XPertDigi restrict Pepsi under 142? Let's wait and watch. गेंदें कम हो जा रही हैं, रन्स कम नहीं हो रहे। सीधे बल्ले से स्लाइस किया है, फील्डर वहां पर तैनात हैं। 1 ही रन का इजाफा होगा। सिंगल करके जितने भी रन आएंगे XPertDigi को ज़रा ज़्यादा मसला नहीं होगा इनसे। हाँ, अलबत्ता अगर डॉट बॉल्स ज़्यादा होती जाती हैं तो पेप्सी जो है वो बड़े ज़्यादा प्रेशर में आ जाएगी। बाउंड्रीज आए ना आए, स्ट्राइक रोटेशन नहीं रुकनी चाहिए। गुड रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स, क्विक सिंगल। एक और रन के लिए भागना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन नॉन स्ट्राइकर्स एंड पे जो पार्टनर पहुंच चुके थे वो तैयार नहीं थे दूसरा रन भागने के लिए। 1 ही पर सेटल करना पड़ेगा। 2 गेंदें बची हैं इस ओवर में। अभी तक 4 में सिर्फ 3 ही आए हैं। रजा का अच्छा ओवर जाता हुआ सो फार। डेथ ओवर्स में इस तरह की इकोनॉमी काफ़ी बेहतरीन जाती है। खेला है जी, और एक ही रन मिलेगा। 1 बॉल टू गो इन दिस ओवर। इसके बाद सिर्फ और सिर्फ 5 ओवर्स रह जाएंगे और रन्स थोड़े से ज्यादा। सीधे बल्ले से खेलना चाह रहे थे, पैक्स पर जाकर गेंद टकराई है। ओ, मेरे अंदर का लाहौरी बाहर आ गया। बेग योर पार्डन लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। बट इसी के साथ अंपायर की उंगली फिजा में बुलंद और आउट हो चुके हैं जनाब यहां पर बल्लेबाज। तारिक वापस अपने डगआउट में लौटते हुए। मुबशर अभी भी लोन वॉरियर की तरह वहीं पर मौजूद हैं, लेकिन उनका साथ देने के लिए कोई भी ज्यादा देर टिक नहीं पा रहा। लुक एट दैट। बहुत बहुत आसान डिसीजन था अंपायर के लिए। छठी विकेट यहीं पर गिर चुकी है पेप्सी की। 96 for 6 after 15। अथर आए हैं जी अपना दूसरा स्पेल करवाने। पहला इन्होंने ओवर करवाया था, सेकंड वन था मेरे ख्याल से इस इनिंग्स का, और उसके बाद कप्तान ने इनको कोई भी ओवर नहीं दिया और पूरे 13 ओवर्स के बाद अब वापस अटैक में लाए हैं इनको। पहले ओवर में 11 रन दिए थे और अभी 29 गेंदें बची हैं पीछे। पेप्सी को चाहिए 46 रन। सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक बल्लेबाज हैं पेप्सी के इस क्रीज पर जो कि इनको ये मैच जितवा सकते हैं, और वो हैं मुबशर। अब देखना ये है कि क्या इस प्रेशर सिचुएशन में वो प्रेशर हैंडल कर पाएंगे या ही विल सकम अंडर इट। He walks away, he walks away. He is not ready. What's going on inside the mind of this batter who's been at the crease for a very, very long time, for the whole 15 overs? चलें जी, थर्ड टू मुबशर, वाइड ऑफ द ऑफ स्टंप एंड अ लिटिल टू वाइड। अंपायर बाहें खोलने में मजबूर जी। खुली बाहों को देखकर एक रन ऐड कर दीजिए मिस्टर स्कोरर। कप्तान मेरे ख्याल से राणा साहब जो हैं वो आए हैं अथर के पास, अली अथर के पास, उनको समझाने के भाई कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है इतना प्रेशर लेने की, बस विकेट टू विकेट गेंद करवाओ, बाकी हम देख लेंगे। गेम अपनी है। इस दफ़ा फिर से वाइड थी, बाहरी किनारा लगा और पेस अच्छी थी गेंद में, जिसकी बदौलत इट रेसेस अवे फॉर अ बाउंड्री, समथिंग दैट पेप्सी वुड नॉट माइंड एट ऑल। आने दें जी, जैसे भी आते हैं आने दें, हम खुली बाहों के साथ इनका इस्तकबाल करेंगे। अथर टू मुबश्शिर स्लाइस करना चाहते थे, काफी नजदीक थी गेंद जी अंदरूनी बाहरी किनारे की, लेकिन सरवाइव कर गए हैं जी, सरवाइव कर गए हैं. लुक एट द रिप्ले. It was way too close for comfort. बाहरी किनारा बड़े आराम से लग सकता था, लेकिन बचत हो गई जनाब. 27 गेंदों पर 41 रन चाहिए. कौन जीतेगा ये मुकाबला? Who will win this one? It's very tough. You cannot really put your bets on a winner right now. फिर से मुलायम हाथों के साथ खेला है. Soft hands. Oh my God. इनके किसी को हाथ देखने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि शायद थोड़ा मसला हो. हाथों के दरमियान से गेंद एक दफा फिर ऐसे गई जैसे मेरे नसीब से वो. एक और 4 रन का इजाफा कर दीजिए मिस्टर स्कोरर स्कोर कार्ड में. फिर से एक और बाउंड्री. और सडनली पेप्सी का डगआउट जो है उसमें ऐसे लग रहा है कि किसी ने जान फूंक दी हो. 25 पर रह गए हैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ 33 रन. लुक एट दैट. आगे बढ़े थे, सॉफ्ट हैंड्स के साथ खेला, फिर से महज प्लेस किया और फील्डर के पास कोई भी मौका नहीं था इस गेंद को रोकने का. हसन 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 आए हैं जी ओवर करवाने. काफ़ी टाइडी रखनी पड़ेगी. सो फार पहली 3 गेंदें कराई हैं इन्होंने, जिसमें से तो एक इलीगल थी जनाब, क्योंकि वाइड थी वो. 22 गेंदों पर पीछे रह गए हैं 30 रन. अगर पेप्सी जो है वो अपनी नर्व्स पर काबू रखे तो इन 22 गेंदों में बड़े आराम से ये मैच अपने नाम कर सकती है. की विकेट विल बी ऑफ मिस्टर मुबश्शिर. अरे 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 अरे, it was a close one. थोड़ी सी अपील की थी गेंदबाज ने और विकेट कीपर ने, लेकिन काफ़ी हाफ हार्टेड सी अपील थी. एक और रन का इजाफा हो गया है इसी के साथ बिकॉज द बैटर्स रैन अ क्विक सिंगल. 21 गेंदें 29 रन. हु विल एंड अप एज विक्टोरियस? स्ट्रेट बैट पंच डाउन. एक ही रन का इजाफा होगा या दो के लिए भागेंगे? नहीं भागेंगे जनाब, बिल्कुल भी नहीं भागेंगे. एक ही रन का इजाफा होगा. 20 पर 28. दो गेंदें बची हैं इस ओवर की. स्ट्राइक पर है मुबश्शिर और काफी बखूबी खेल दिया है सीधा डाउन द ग्राउंड. अच्छा कदमों का इस्तेमाल. Is that Cristiano Ronaldo? Oh my God, unbelievable. He saved a couple of runs for his team over there. और ये जो 2 runs इन्होंने बचाए हैं ये फैसला कर सकते हैं कि कौन जीतेगा. A very 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 good effort in the deep. Last delivery, 26 runs required. Comes down the pitch, goes for a big shot, but absolutely little to no connection. Wicket keeper chases the ball, collects it. एक ही रन का इजाफा होगा. अब इक्वेशन ये है कि 18 गेंदें पीछे रह गई हैं, यानी कि 3 ओवर्स और रन्स रह गए हैं. 25 आफ्टर 17 पेप्सी इज 117 for 6. A big shot on the very first ball of the 18th over. And saved in the deep. The sweeper does well to collect it. विकेट कीपर ने काफ़ी जानदार अटेम्प्ट मारी है जी. अपने दस्ताने, अपने हाथ, गेंद सीधा जाकर स्टंप से मारे हैं. लेकिन अंपायर उनका जो चेहरा है ऐसे तकते हुए जैसे हम रातों को चांद को तकते हैं कि भाई तुम असल हो या एक ख्वाब. A big shot, and a 6. Over the head of the fielder, placed in the perfect position, but he had no choice but to watch it sail over him, sail past him. And it was not the ball that went over him, it was the match as well, ladies and gentlemen, because let me tell you, these 6 runs are going to be very, very valuable for Pepsi. 16 पे 17 रह गए हैं. महज रन बॉल का खेल रह गया है. इस बार काफी बाहर रखी गेंद, रीच के बाहर थी, लेकिन फिर भी बल्ला गेंद से लगाने में कामयाब रहे. 1 रन का इजाफा. 15 पे 16. एक और बाउंड्री और जो गेम है वो लगभग पेप्सी की ही हो चुकी है जनाब. And look at that, the pressure is building up. Umar has bowled a wide delivery, and now the equation has come down to run a ball. Straight bat, driven beautifully, but there is the fielder. Underarm throw की है इन्होंने. वापस गेंदबाज की जानिब. 14 पर 14 रह गए हैं. Second last delivery of the 18th over. It's Umar bowling to Tariq, if I'm not mistaken. Again with a straight bat. उनको पता है कि भाई हमें कुछ चीकी, कुछ सिली करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. रन्स पीछे हैं, जितनी गेंदें हैं उतने ही. रन बॉल हमने जाना है. जहाँ ही हमें कोई लूज डिलीवरी नजर आएगी हम बड़ी शॉट के लिए जाएंगे. उसके अलावा तो भाई just keep hitting it slow and soft. and get those singles. Because that's all that matters, that's all the need. फिर से खूबसूरती से खेला है जी पेप्सी के डगआउट से. 2 की आवाज़ें बुलंद हो रही हैं लेकिन एक ही पर सेटल करेंगे जी. 2 ओवर्स रह गए हैं पीछे, 12 पे चाहिए 12. आफ्टर 18 पेप्सी इज 130 for 6. Big shot, big shot. Will it be a 6 or will it be taken? It will be a 6. They are only one hit away, ladies and gentlemen. Suddenly, it's looking like they're playing on easy difficulty. मुबशिर का साथ दिया आसिम ने, विकेट अपनी ना गवाई और इसी के साथ मुबशिर जो हैं वो यक्के बाद दीगरे बाउंड्री पर बाउंड्री जड़ी जा रहे हैं जी. 62 गेंदों पर 83 रन्स बना चुके हैं. एब्सोल्युटली अनबिलीवेबल. अगर ऐसे ही इन्होंने एक और बाउंड्री लगाकर मैच ख़त्म किया तो विदाउट अ डाउट इन माई माइंड ये जो मैन ऑफ द मैच का अवार्ड है इसके हकदार सिर्फ और सिर्फ मुबशिर ही हैं. Anybody who disagrees with me, let me know in the chat. चलें जी, रन्स बचे हैं पीछे 6. स्ट्राइक पर हैं मुबशिर. ओ गुड लाइन. उनकी रीच से बहुत बाहर रखी. उनकी ये जो जोन है, द डेंजर जोन, जहां पे वो बल्ला घुमाते और गेंद नजर नहीं आती, उसके बाहर रखी. इस दफा जोन में है, इस दफा फिजा में है और इस दफा 4 रन्स मजीद मिलेंगे जी. सिर्फ और सिर्फ 2 रन्स रह गए हैं पेप्सी और जीत के दरमियान. इतना थोड़ा फासला जितना आप सिर्फ ख्वाब में ही दे सकते हैं अपने और उसके दरमियान, उतना रह गया है अभी पेप्सी और जीत के दरमियान. अब सवाल यह है कि एक बड़ी हिट लगाकर मुबशिर क्या इस कॉन्टेस्ट को अपने नाम कर पाएंगे? क्या पेप्सी को जितवा पाएंगे? इसी के साथ 44 की पार्टनरशिप भी हो चुकी है. 21 गेंदों पर 14 बनाए हैं आसिम ने, बाकी सारे के सारे मुबशिर ने. 87 रन्स ऑफ मुबशिर. सीधा खेला है, जोर से खेला है. 1 ही रन का इजाफा होगा. बड़ी जोरदार थ्रो थी, दूसरा लेने की कोशिश की अगर वो थ्रो उसका मिलता, लेकिन एक ही पर सेटल किया है. एंड द स्कोर्स आर टाइड लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. The scores are tied. The ball is in the court of Asim now to hit it big, to hit it long, to hit it out of the park for a maximum, to finish it off. And he does. And he does. It was a full toss. Not a boundary, but a single. And Pepsi win this one by 4 wickets. Huge shout out to Rana Hamad Aziz for bowling those absolutely peach of deliveries. But the man of the hour, the man who deserves all the appreciation, is the one who made it look easy for Pepsi when it did not look that easy at all. It's Mubashir. And in the end, let me tell you one more time, Pepsi has won this contest by 5 wickets. And we will catch you guys shortly with the post-match ceremony. अभी नहीं।
सबको दे रहे हैं हर मैच में।
क्या बात है।
क्यों है? भाई बता दो यार।
अरे उस दिन तू भी मैच जिता देता ना।
प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच।
चले जाए।
हाँ, पेप्सी ऑफ द डे बॉस। 4 बोलो तो 4 विकेट।
हमाद भाई किधर गए? भाई क्यों है? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation of Soneri Bank presents MCL Lace T20 Cup Night Edition. It was a beautiful contest between XPertDigi and Pepsi. Pepsi in the end won the match. But first of all, I would like to call Mr. Hamad Aziz to share some words with us. Hamad, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Beautiful display of bowling, something I've been absolutely dying to see from you. But in the end, it resulted in win. How is the feeling?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरे ख्याल से वही 10 रन जो शॉर्ट थे एंड पे उन्हीं ने डिफरेंस क्रिएट किया। और फील्डिंग ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा सा अगर वो कैच ले लेते, लेकिन अगेन इट्स पार्ट ऑफ गेम। अच्छा खेला मुबशर भाई ने और एट द एंड चेज किया उसको।
Indeed, जो आपके bowling figures थे, they were quite magnificent. आपने तो अच्छी कराई थी, लेकिन साथ ही साथ तलहा मलिक थे. He was quite brilliant with you as well. Tell us a little about him.
थ्रू आउट बड़ा अच्छा करते हुए आ रहे हैं। पूरे टूर्नामेंट में ही बड़ा अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं तला, और आउट भी उन्होंने बड़े किए हैं। मेरे ख्याल से एक बॉलर शॉट था जो ब्रायन एक डिफरेंस क्रिएट करते थे बॉलिंग से। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इस विकेट पे शायद वो मुझे थोड़ा सा हैंडी होते हैं इस मैच में।
Thank you very much, Hamad. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. That was Hamad, captain of XPertDigi, and now I would like to call upon Mr. Usman Asif, the captain of Pepsi. Assalamu alaikum.
जी क्या हाल है?
Sir, first of all, congratulations for the
Thank
victory.
you very much.
Overall, कैसी रही आपकी आज की आपके जितने भी आपने अपना खेल का मुजाहरा किया? The fielding was one thing that needs to be improved a lot. Otherwise, क्या ख्यालात हैं आपके?
नहीं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया यार। मैं इमरान सोहेल का थैंक यू अदा करूँगा। साथ ऑर्गेनाइजर्स हैं। मैं लास्ट टाइम इमरान सोहेल के साथ हमने खेलना शुरू किया। जिस किस्म का टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कराते हैं वो वैल्यू फॉर मनी है। आप मैन ऑफ द मैच के गिफ्ट्स देख लें और सब चीज़ें देख लें, लोग बहुत एक्साइटेड होते हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात फेयरनेस पे ये चल रहे हैं। तो मुझे तो इसलिए बहुत पसंद है, हम इन्हीं को सपोर्ट भी करते हैं। और इसके अलावा ओवरऑल जमील भाई और जो बाकी लोग हैं सारे बहुत ज़बरदस्त काम करवा रहे हैं। और अच्छी एक और चीज़ जो है कि जो रिव्यू सिस्टम इन्होंने DRS का डाला है वो बहुत ज़बरदस्त है। अभी बहुत सारे लोग नहीं कराते नॉर्मल लीग मैचों में, वो भी बहुत ज़बरदस्त है। सो ऑल इन ऑल ग्रेट टूर्नामेंट। हम बेशक 3 मैच में से 2 जीते हैं, 2 हारे हैं, 1 जीते हैं, बट स्टिल मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि अभी तक बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है। उनको हिकअप्स भी आए शुरू में, बट जिस तरह ये मैनेज कर रहे हैं ये बहुत ज़बरदस्त है। हमारी जहाँ तक टीम की परफॉर्मेंस है, हम ये वाला टूर्नामेंट अच्छा नहीं खेल रहे हैं। हमारी बैटिंग भी क्लिक नहीं कर रही, हमारी बॉलिंग भी क्लिक नहीं कर रही, हमारी फील्डिंग भी क्लिक नहीं कर रही। आज भी आप देख लें बैटिंग कोलैप्स हो गया था, बट एंड में मुबशर ने एक सिंगल हैंडेडली मैच जिता दिया। तो होपफुली आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हम इम्प्रूव करते हैं, आगे अच्छे मैचेस हैं तो लेट्स सी।
I hope कि you do guys improve a lot, and जैसा कि आपने कहा कि MCL is indeed making way for the other leagues as well, कि जो स्टैंडर्ड है, जो फेयरनेस है, जो क्वालिटी है, जिस पे ज़रा भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ नहीं करते। इसके अलावा आपने जिक्र किया मैन ऑफ द मैच का, so let's call upon the man of the hour, Mr. Mubashir, who single-handedly won the match for Pepsi. मुबशर को प्लीज़ आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट मिस्टर उस्मान कि आप मुबशर को ये शूज़ प्रेजेंट करें सोनेरी बैंक और पेप्सी की जानिब से, एंड द ब्यूटीफुल फ्रेग्रेंस बाय SMM फ्रेग्रेंसेस। And now Mr. Mubashir, a few words with us. मुबशर, एक पॉइंट था जब आप तो काफ़ी अच्छा खेल रहे थे, आपका स्ट्राइक रेट भी काफ़ी बेहतरीन जा रहा था, लेकिन दूसरे एंड से काफ़ी विकेटें गिरी जा रही थी, तब व्हाट वाज गोइंग थ्रू योर माइंड?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि माशाल्लाह आज अच्छा खेला हूँ और अपनी टीम के लिए विनिंग हुई है हमारे लिए, क्योंकि पहला मैच जीते हैं इस टूर्नामेंट में और माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट हो रहा है। और विकटें गिरती गई थी। मैंने कहा थोड़ा सा मैच लंबा करता हूँ माशाल्लाह। नीचे से हमारी कभी पार्टनरशिप छोटी सी लगती है और फिर वो टोल रहे थे, इसलिए इंशाल्लाह।
और जब वो आपका कैच ड्रॉप हुआ था तब आपको लगा था कि सेकंड लाइफ मिल गई?
हाँ इंशाल्लाह, अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा किया कि दोबारा मिल लिया। अब पूरा करके जाऊँगा इंशाल्लाह मैच, और अल्लाह पाक ने इज्जत दी, मैच जीत गए हम लोग।
चलो, थैंक यू वेरी मच मुबशिर, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द मैच, एंड दिस वाज इट फॉर द पोस्ट मैच सेरेमनी। विल कैच यू गाइस with more action.